I pulled this from Ever Progress. He says, that seems to be true. I also recently dated a girl that resented and badly reacted to playful innuendo over text. Could not understand why. Here's the deal. And 007 has been doing a lot of online dating lately, and he talks about this a lot in his day-to-day tweets. I've noticed is, you want yes girls, you want to avoid the no or the maybe girls. And when you do this, the more polarizing you are, the better, because you'll get more yeses and you'll get very clear no's. And that way you can focus in on the yeses. But when a girl reacts badly to game, think of her like this. She's fucked out. Enough guys have come and gone that the femininity, fun, kindness, and grace have literally been fucked right out of her. And no, you cannot save her. Find another girl. Again, another girl, just like buses, is coming along every 10 minutes. And the next one may be a yes girl. You may have her in your bed by that evening. Again, when a girl reacts badly to game, it's a feature, not a bug. When you're playful, when you open with like, hey, woman, if she reacts badly to it, that is your ejection signal. It's time to go. If a girl reacts badly to playful banter or innuendo or light flirting, especially over text, pull the cord and get out of there. It's not going to get any better. Again, you can give a girl one or two chances, but girls that are kind of like set in their ways and have been fucked out and don't react well to game, again, game is a screening method to find, yes, happy, healthy, fit, feminine girls, and a screening mechanism to help you avoid unhealthy, fucked out, unhappy women. And they'll tend to show themselves when you run game. It's like running a program that can find these bugs. And again, she's fucked out. She's had so many bad experiences. And it's interesting. One of the other guys online recently was talking about dating women. You know, he tended to stay under 30. And then he said, I'm going to run an experiment. He's in his 30s himself. I'm going to date girls, you know, like that 30 to 35, then 35 to 40. And what he found was there was more hostility because, again, they've had more bad experiences. And every girl there's a certain level or number or of bad experiences that they can deal with over time before it actually affects their behavior. You know, you have pretty optimistic, or you have girls, but girls can go through such a bad time for so many times that it's pretty much, they're ruined. So just recognize that when you do run game and you get a bad reaction from the girl, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your game. Don't change any of that. But she's a no girl. She's literally been fucked out. Enough guys have come and gone that her femininity, fun, kindness, and grace have literally been fucked right out of her. And that happens. And again, it's funny because I was like talking to Bunny about this, you know, does this deal with like sheer numbers of women? And Bunny says, you know, it's not always about the sheer number of men that have come through her life. It's what she expected of each encounter with these men. You know, if you've got a girl that like each time she hooks up with some guy, she's thinking, this might just be my next boyfriend. This might, you know, as opposed to like guarding her feelings and taking what is in front of her and saying, I'm going to see how this goes. She does get her feelings hurt, and you can kind of like only get injured so many times, and then you're literally crippled. So when a girl reacts badly to game, it's usually because she's had so many bad experiences over time due to circumstance or her own judgment, her own decision making, and she's in a bad position. But your job isn't, and like I said, you cannot save her. Guys, it's funny because that's the first reaction, especially like newly divorced guys or guys that are just back on the market. You know, they'll see some girl that's like can't what would you say? She's not good at managing her emotions or the situation or deal with life in general. And he thinks he can step in and save her, but it's actually a very terrible, terrible idea. Because it's the investment to return is probably not going to happen And if it does happen, it's a very high rate of like investment to return. So just keep in mind, you have to get better at sifting or screening through these girls. And the faster you can go, once you kind of get your feet under you, the better off you'll be. When a girl reacts badly to game, think of her like this: she's fucked out. Enough guys have come and gone that femininity, fun, kindness, and grace have been fucked right out of her. And no, you cannot save her. It's easier and more efficient and better for everyone to dump her, block her, and find another girl or girls. Again, next slide. The hope gets fucked. Yeah, as Bunny says, the hope gets fucked right out of their optimism. Their optimism and positivity, which is what almost all girls bring initially to the table when they're younger, is kind of a lightness where guys are kind of like know that things are going to be a challenge. That's gone. So then you have two unhappy minds.